In this video, I'm going to teach you the principle of perspective. This is part 2 of the perspective class. We're going to see how to create cubes intuitively without a grid, and how to create cylinders and spheres inside of these cubes. And at the end, you'll also learn how to create a mannequin with these shapes. Let's get into it. Everything can be drawn from simple cubes, meaning that everything that is observable has the possibility to exist inside of a box. If we can draw the box, we can draw the object inside. It is also fundamental to learn how to draw spheres and cylinders inside of these cubes or boxes. These three shapes is all we need to draw pretty much anything. First, let's get used to create boxes in different rotations. Let's draw a curved line, like a serpent coming from the distance and then getting close to the camera. Make sure you make this line nice and curvy. This line is going to be the path for the boxes we're going to draw on it. We need to create the illusion like there is a train following the line. So start drawing boxes on the path, starting from the far end point. Obviously, at the far end the boxes will be looking smaller. Then they are going to get bigger one after another, assuming they are coming towards us. Here, you must train the ability to make the front plane of the specific box to be perpendicular to the line. Also, try to make the box's sizes realistic. The size of the next box needs to be in proportion to the previous box, meaning it will get bigger when they come towards us, but the jump in size needs to be correct. It cannot be too big or too small, it needs to be correctly scaled. Take your time learning how to do this. If you fail, just continue, then try on another page again, because this is very important. Okay, here we have this box that is very close to us, but the line is going away now. We know that since the front plane of the box is not visible to us. This will mean that the line or the path is going away from us, so we need to make the next box not bigger but smaller. Just like addition and subtraction, we need to learn how to make the boxes smaller too. Alright, the next box is going to be even smaller, then the last box is going to be slightly larger, coming towards us. Very good. If you're trying this exercise again, next time, try to make the path line to be centered with the boxes. But that's it for this exercise. Try to improve at it, it will help you a great deal. For the next exercise, let's learn how to create cylinders inside of boxes. This is a must to learn since the cylinders are one of the three fundamental shapes to draw anything. When learning this in the beginning, make sure to draw through the box so that we see the back planes of it. After having this box done, make a circle in one of the planes. This is called an ellipse. It's an ellipse because in cases like this, it looks like a skewed circle. Next, let's draw another one, hopefully similar to the first one, on the back plane of the box. Now, all we need to do is connect the top part of them, the lower parts, and we have our cylinder. Great. Let's draw a semi-ellipse on the middle of the cylinder to practice our curved lines. And if you want, add some basic shading on it. One cylinder is not enough to learn. We need to practice more, so let's add a couple more boxes and repeat this exercise. Make sure these boxes have at least 2 squared planes. We need this to make a circle inside, not an oval. Also, let's add another group of boxes following a path line, like the one we did on exercise 1. Alright, now it's time to add the cylinders inside of these boxes. We're going to do the same procedure. Add an ellipse to one of the squared planes, and do the same to the opposite plane. Then connect the tops and the bottoms. If a cylinder is long, it's a great opportunity to train the semi-ellipses on the cylinders. Notice I've added a 2-point perspective and a 3-point perspective box. This is for you to learn and understand that just like the boxes, the cylinders can also look more flat or with more depth and foreshortening, depending on the perspective. Let's now add cylinders for the second group of boxes. Just like in the first exercise, having a flow like this can help you on the drawings that are gonna be on top. It can be something like a tentacle, for example. If you're doing this exercise like this, train yourself also to add small cylinders for the suckers on the correct angle. I didn't do a study of it before, so that's why my tentacles kinda look random. But that's going to be the end of exercise 2. Just a quick recap, you must learn how to draw the cubes intuitively in different rotations. Then learn to draw cylinders inside and outside of the cubes. Lastly, spheres. Since they are the easiest to draw, there is no need for an exercise. but you can learn how to rotate them by placing 3 lines that go across the sphere. As a final exercise, we can use what we learned to create a set of piled up boxes to construct a mannequin. You can do this inside of a big box. If you want to be more precise, you can split the box in half horizontally. And for that, you just need to draw an X from one top corner to the opposite bottom corner on the front plane. Just do the same with the other corners on the same plane, and the intersection of these points will give you the middle. Now, we can draw a horizontal line across the whole box, and that is our box, split in half. You didn't think the middle would be so low, did you? We can do the same for the bottom part of the box. Connect the corners and have the middle point there, and that is going to be where the knees are located. With this in place, we can finally draw our mannequin. Each of the body parts will be a separate box. The head, the neck, torso, pelvis, the shoulders, 2 boxes for each arms to allow bending, the hand, 2 boxes for the legs for bending also, and the feet. For a top-down view like this, the elements at the top is going to appear bigger and the rest consecutively smaller. And after that, use cylinders or spheres for some of these boxes, like spheres for the head and the shoulders, and cylinders for the neck, arms, and legs. Obviously, you won't want to do this forever. With time, you'll learn how to start with the specific shapes already. But that is gonna be for another video. If you want to continue from this point, check out the video on screen, where I teach you how to pose your mannequins inside of boxes. Or check this video for poses without boxes. Alright, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe if it helped you. And I'll see you in the next session.